All right. I'll begin now. This session will be recorded too, so this will be available afterwards for people that couldn't make it today. Welcome everybody to the CIES New Scholars Committee Google Hangout session. This is actually the first one that is hosted by the Comparative and International Education Society. The idea is to inform people about the activities of our committee, basically who we are, what we do, ways to participate either as a conference attendee or also volunteering for our committee and how to get involved in our activities. The idea is that we are going to give a presentation first. By we, I mean I am Dante Salto. I'm a PhD candidate at the State University of New York at Albany. And also, we will be joining me. I'm co-chair of the New Scholars Committee, and we will join me Wilhelmini. Wilhelmini is also a co-chair of the committee.
Hello, I'm Wilhelmini. I'm in Montreal, a PhD candidate at McGill University in the Faculty of Education, and I'm also co-chairing the New Scholars Committee, so welcome everybody.
All right, thank you, Wilhelmini. One basic procedure, we're going to go over all the presentation, and at the end of it, we will have a questions and answer session, a Q&A session. So make sure that you take notes of things that you want to ask after we are done with the presentation. We will open room for questions, comments, or anything that you want to say. So first of all, something that is important that we wanted to tell you is like, well, who we are. And the New Scholars Committee has the main purpose of promoting scholarship of the members of the society who are at the early stages of their career development. What does it mean? Basically, it includes PhD students, master's students, graduate students that are going into a career in comparative and international education, and also those that have graduated and are new to the field of new in academia or non-academic jobs too, also in the field of comparative education. So it's a broad number of members that we're actually targeting with our activities. And basically that's the way that is also integrated by different graduate students from all over the US and early career professionals studying in the US, studying abroad. I'm from Argentina, but study here in the US. And some other people are actually from other countries, and they are actually doing their PhDs or having an academic career somewhere else than the US. Wilhelmini?
Yes, hello. So in this presentation, we're going to talk about the various sessions that the New Scholars Committee offers during the conference. And some of the sessions, as we will explain, are open to everyone. And other sessions are offered only to those who submit a proposal during the CIES proposal submission period. So mainly our main events are the orientation session, the essential series panels, and of course the dissertation and the publication workshops. I will start off with the orientation session. It's the first session that we organize in the 2015 conference. It takes place the first day of the conference, and it's on Monday, March 9th at 8 a.m. This session is open to all CIES participants, and during this time we also offer a free breakfast. The main goal of this session is to welcome our participants, and since it's targeted mainly to first-time CIES conference attendees, or in general to anyone who wants to know more about the society and the conference, we try through this session to suggest the various ways that our participants can make the most of their conference experience. During this session, we have various panelists from the 3 CIES standing committees, from the CIES special interest groups. Also, we have several scholars, students, and representatives from the NGOs. And all of them talk about the CIES conference and the society. They present their own experiences, and they also provide various tips on how new attendees can get involved and contribute to the CIES community. Well, apart from the presentations, we also want our participants to network. So we allow for some time for all attendees to speak with each other, ask questions, and also speak with our very experienced panelists. So it's also a networking opportunity and a way that people can get an overview of the conference and also meet each other. So that is about the orientation session. And then I would like to move on to another series of events that we have that are also open to all conference participants. And it has a broad array of topics that are introduced, and you can see in the slideshow the titles of our sessions for this upcoming conference. So we have the early years of academic careers, hints and tips to stay afloat. In this session, we will have faculty members from different institutions and fields, and also from different career stages, who will discuss their approaches to teaching and mentoring students, how one can maintain a robust research agenda in their early career, how to navigate their service responsibilities, and how to also attain a balance between work and life. Then we have the other workshop is the publishing workshop, where we provide hints and tips for turning research into publications. This panel will have faculty members, journal editors, and publishers who will discuss their experiences in publishing in a variety of formats. And they will also provide tips to participants for navigating different publication processes. As well, they will recommend approaches for new scholars interested in moving from research to publication. Our next workshop is one that is about the academic job market. This workshop will have panelists who will discuss topics related to how one can apply for various positions, how to write strong application letters, how one can prepare for the on-campus interviews, and also in general how to deal with job offers. The next one is is about pursuing non-academic careers. And this session provides an opportunity to participants to interact with individuals pursuing a variety of non-academic careers, where we will have a discussion of the different kinds of skills, the research experience, the academic courses, and other qualifications that are required in these types of jobs, the non-academic jobs. Panelists will provide tips on how one can maximize, how students can maximize their academic experiences, how to network, and how to actually attain job interviews. Our next panel is entitled Balancing Work, Life, and Mental Health in Academia. This panel will explore ways PhD students or a new faculty can effectively balance work and life and maintain their mental health. During this presentation, our panelists will highlight the importance of addressing mental health issues in academia. They will present common mental health issues by students and faculty and explore various mechanisms and resources for support. Our final panel is regarding research ethics and beyond. This panel will discuss research ethics in comparative and international education, the IRB process, and how to make sound judgments about methodologies, the research design, and the responses to conflicting circumstances faced actually on the field. Our panelists will share their experiences and knowledge about issues such as the values that underpin a research proposal, how to ensure access to institutions and human subjects while ensuring their protection, how to publish findings and protect subjects' privacy, and also we'll discuss the various strategies and consideration in navigating the IRB process. All of these panels are interactive, and they're always followed by questions and discussions with our panelists. So it's people will have the opportunity to engage with our panelists and ask any questions that they may have. And I just want to remind everyone that these are open to all conference participants. And that's it for the Essential series.
All right, thank you, Wilhelmine. As Wilhelmine said, the two events that she presented, the two set of events are open to everybody. Anybody that wants to actually attend them they're open to the public. And then there are two other core events that we organized, that the New Scholars Committee organizes. One of them is the dissertation mentoring workshops. The dissertation mentoring workshops are are closed to participants that have been accepted. So basically, those that want to participate need to submit a proposal that is the same with the same deadline as the overall conference proposals, but these are specific, and there's specific information about the call for proposals for the dissertation mentoring workshop in the CIES conference website. What is interesting out of this, and there is still time because the deadline has been extended until December 8th. The dissertation mentoring workshop pair doctoral students with faculty mentors from within the field of comparative and international education. The aim of these workshops is to provide feedback on students' dissertation proposals in terms of the design, data collection, and analysis. Participants submit preliminary proposals, and if selected, submit draft dissertation proposals that are reviewed by faculty with expertise in relevant research areas. So it's not only that it's international and comparative, but also the research areas are matched. So people that have expertise in Latin America or in higher education or in South Asia will be matched with faculty that have expertise also in those topics, issues, or geographical areas. In the 2014 conference, we had a total of 47 doctoral students who participated in this workshop. So yes, as you have seen, as you may actually understand, dissertation workshops are restricted to doctoral students and those that are in a phase that can benefit out of feedback to continue developing their proposal or in the part of the analysis of it. Then there's another workshop opportunity, that is the publication mentoring workshops. In this case, it's the same as the dissertation. Those that are interested in participating have to submit a proposal And again, you still have plenty of time. You have 5 days. If you already have, in the case of the dissertation workshop, something developed for your proposal, for the one that you are defending or you defend it, that's probably enough material to submit your proposal. So we actually encourage you to do the submission. The publication mentoring workshop are fairly new and were conducted for the first time during the 2013 CIES conference in New Orleans. So it's a past year. The workshops are open to doctoral students, master students too, so it's not only doctoral students, and also early career professionals, those that are in academia and those that are also outside academia, international organizations, think tanks, etc. The goal of these workshops is to provide their participants with a unique opportunity to discuss their draft papers intended for publication with other students and experienced scholars in the field. In the 2014 conference, these publication mentoring workshops had a total of 25 participants. We encourage you to actually apply for them. Usually people find them really useful for mentoring purposes. And they may come with actually something good, better also, not only like the experience, but also financial aid to attend the conference. And New Scholars Committee provides, thanks to the generosity of CIES, the New Scholars Committee provides grants that are merit-based. So each of the proposals that is evaluated is given a score, and that basically works as a ranking for us to select around 50% of the participants get a travel grant. Travel grants can be that they're all merit-based. There's just one that is merit-based, merit travel grants. Those are for $400 for any cost that the student may want to use it for, related to the conference, to attending the conference. Then CIES Newcomer travel grants. Those travel grants are basically ideally thought for students coming from smaller or less specialized graduate programs in CIE, in comparative and international education, that may be less likely to offer financial support to students traveling to the CIES conference. So the idea is to provide institutional support to those students that may come for the first time or may not have enough institutional support. And then the third category is the Majority World Travel Grants. This is for participants that come from outside the United States. In those cases, the amount is $900 and for this year. And basically that covers also the costs, some costs of the conference, of participating in the conference. So we actually encourage you you still have time to submit your proposals for both workshops. So we actually encourage you to actually submit them. And something important is like we're a dynamic group of people that from every corner of the United States and also outside the United States. And there are different ways that you can get involved. We all have been participants of the conference, and some of us decided to get more involved. So you can participate in our activities. You can attend the orientation session. You know, it's important for the first day at 8 a.m. to actually have free breakfast. So it's not something bad to consider. And also it's really informative, of course. And then the Essential Series. You can attend the Essential Series, those are open, and you can submit your proposals for the workshops. But besides that, you can also volunteer with us, and that's something that we are always open to for new people with new ideas that want to make a difference in the society. It's a really good opportunity. And we invite you to attend our business meeting. The business meeting is usually on Wednesdays. It will be advertised. And being part of this committee is an exceptional leadership opportunity. It's an excellent teamwork experience. There are around 18 members volunteering for this and working on every different type of activities and from all over the place. So it's actually a really good opportunity to be able to coordinate among different people and actually developed a whole part of the conference that is the New Scholars Committee's events. There are plenty of opportunities to network with other scholars and CIES members. You will actually be able to meet people that are your age, people that have your same interest, and also you will be able to interact with faculty all the time. So it's really good also if you are like not sure how to network, you're new to the conference, etc. It's also a really good way to actually get involved, and it makes networking easier. And I can say it because I'm really not the best networking in general in conferences, and this is actually a great opportunity because you're actually doing something and you are contributing in an important way. How do you volunteer? Well, if you cannot attend our business meeting, you can just let us know what kind of positions you'd be interested, and we'll follow up with you. You can email us to our email address, etc., and we will be able to place you in some activity within the New Scholars Committee.
So we would like to also take this opportunity, apart from presenting our own activities, to talk a little bit about the general events that are going to be happening in the 2015 conference. And here you can see a few of the highlighted events that are going to happen. For example, the speed mentoring event, which will be an opportunity for anyone who is interested to interact with and be mentored for 30 minutes by senior CIES scholars and practitioners. And then there is the Career Expo, where you can talk with prospective employers. The other event is Start Smart, it's a salary negotiation workshop, which is in collaboration with the American Association of University Women, and they will focus on how one can learn to negotiate for a better salary and benefit package. There is also the International Women's Day special panel and reception, which will happen on Sunday, so it will be before the actual conference begins, and it will be in collaboration with the CIES Gender Committee. For the first time, there will also be a CIES Film Festival. There will be a screening of documentaries related to education in different countries, and this will be in collaboration with the Open Society Foundation and Education International. Of course, as in other conferences, child care services will be available. For these and other events, you can log online and visit www.cies2015.org. You will find information on all of this and much more. So we look forward to seeing you at CIES in Washington. In terms of the New Scholars Committee, we have several ways that you can keep in touch with us and actually look out for our activities, and as the conference approaches, we will have more and more information. So you can visit our website, We have also a Facebook page and a Twitter page, which are updated very frequently, and one can keep up to date with all our activities, as I said. And of course, we have our email account that you can email us and ask any questions that you need. In closing, from my part, and Dante and I would also like to thank all of our members because our committee is quite a large committee, and we're organizing all this thanks to all of these people and our subcommittees, and we would like to thank all of them for all their hard work and for organizing all these sessions that we just presented to you. So a big thank you from Dante and myself to all our committee members.
Yeah, that's right. It's a lot of work that and we coordinated, but most of the units work quite autonomously, so it's actually really good teamwork experience. So we've reached the end of our presentation, but we want to know if you have any questions about our presentation, about anything that you didn't understand, or if you have further questions on our activities, etc. So you can actually write them down in the dialog box, and we will be able to see them. Okay, let's wait for a few more seconds, and if there are no other questions, we can move forward. Okay, it was like really clear everything that we said, or actually we didn't make any sense.
And I guess anyone who wants any specific questions, they can email us. So we will be happy to respond in
Yes.
any other questions they may have. And even if they review our presentation, which is going to be available, I think, right?
Mm-hmm.
They can review our PowerPoint, and if there's any questions, people can contact us. We will be happy to receive your questions.
Yeah, if you have any questions, you can email us, and if you want to know more about our activities, you can go to our website, and you can check out the CIES conference website. There you will have the specific information about the dissertation and publication workshops, and if you're interested in submitting, you can check out there the guidelines and how to do it. We want to thank all of you for hanging out with us. It was a good experience. We weren't sure that it was going to work really well, but it seems that so far it worked really well for the first time. And definitely keep in touch, and hope to see you in March in the CIES conference.
Thank you. Thank you all for listening. And also, we would like to thank the CIES Organizing Committee for giving us the chance to have this presentation, because the people that worked with us in order to set this up, we really appreciate their help and all their efforts. So thank you all for attending.